our newscasts have had to report on too many serious fires over the years. Afterwards, Maine towns have a knack for wrapping their arms around the families who've been affected.
But when a fire call stays with the men and women who respond to the scene, how do they process it? One department in central Maine decided to turn their trauma into action and try to make sure they don't respond to a similar scene again.
It's a sweltering August day in Levant. While duty calls at the fire department, it's still a full house.
If anyone wants popsicles, they'll be in the freezer.
Some local kids are here to learn.
On our first alarm,
Braden and Mason, both second-generation Levant firefighters, show them around.
You can turn that on and off through the driver's side.
It's an annual summer tradition, but a tradition born out of grief.
Pretty tragic call, when you lose a child.
In July of 2015, Levant Fire responded to a house fire in nearby Herman. 3 young cousins were left alone and a fire started in the kitchen. 2 of the kids made it out, but a 9-year-old boy died.
And that kind of hit the department pretty heavy. In the department that was mutual aid with us, I had a really close friend that was like one of the first ones there, saved a child, and then to lose the life of a small child, it kind of, the mental health of it really takes its toll on you.
Crews from around the area immediately held fundraisers for the family and gave out smoke detectors to help others stay safe. In Levant, Chief Eric Strout and his firefighters respond to 1,000 calls a year, but they still couldn't shake the memory of this one. They thought of the kids in their own town, their neighbors. They didn't want this to happen to anyone else. So they started an academy. Each summer, a group of kids comes to the station. They learn fire safety, play with some cool gear.
I don't think I'll be able to see.
And they get to know the people who show up in masks on a bad day.
What's your favorite part so far?
That we can learn all this stuff and do fun stuff with the firefighters.
Naturally, the Academy needed a mascot, and one of the few positive images from that day in 2015 stuck out. This photo, taken by local photographer Kevin Bennett, of a pug looking up at the firefighters who got it out of the home and revived it. This is a different pug, for the record, but Spark Pug Academy was born.
The importance is you plan, you understand, and you get out. So teaching kids to have a plan for a meeting place, understand what it is, and get out of a house and then go back in. Pretty simple.
My favorite part so far was when we went in the smokehouse.
who's gonna show me how to do it?
Aside from the dog, the highlight of the day might have been a trip to the smoke room, where the kids practiced crawling through a smoky building.
I found a thing in the exit.
Who is that? Oof. I see light!
To get to safety.
Oof.
What is it like in there?
Dark.
It's part real-life survival skills and part fun.
I had two right-hand gloves.
It gives the firefighters a little peace of mind, and they have seen tangible results.
I showed up at a fire, or they had smoke in their basement. They did have a small fire in the basement. The child was like, "Mom, we need to get out of the house." They taught us our meeting place, go to the tree. But I love watching my members of my fire department. They're the ones that are kind of stepping back and being like, wow, this is really cool. We made an impact.
The kids probably think they'll remember the time they got to put on fire jackets.
You can barely see anything.
Wow, I can't.
And crawl through a smoke room with their friends.
Yeah! Come on, go in.
But when an emergency happens near them, they'll probably know what to do.
Having a buddy is important.
Call 911, tell them the address and all that other stuff, like what's going on.
From tragedy, these men and women now work to build a legacy. A decade in and counting.
Now, since that call in 2015, Levant Fire seems to have only gotten stronger. They have a brand new building, and while many departments in Maine are dealing with shortages, they have maintained a full roster, allowing to run programs like Spark Pug.
That's a great story on every level. I just like everything about that.
And beyond the dire implications of it, of responding to a serious scene,
right.
When firefighters are in a neighborhood, they'll say that kids will come up and they'll say, oh, this is firefighter John. They build connections with these families.
Really nice.